Ed, very happy to see you here in Berlin for the Elvis show. So what is your part tonight?
Oh, we thank you so much. I'm with the Stamps Quartet. My name is Ed Enoch, and we're here to be with Grahame Patrick and doing the Elvis musical. It's really a highlight of my life to be a part of it. You know, being a part of Elvis back in his early days, working with him, and then being here and doing this with such a great artist. You know, Grahame Patrick is one of the most fantastic singers and entertainers that I've ever met in my life. So this is really a highlight of my life to be here.
So you have been working with Elvis. How was it in these days?
Yeah, I started with Elvis in the fall of 1971 until he passed away. And so the Stamps traveled with him and went to Vegas and went on tour with him and did the World Satellite Tour with him in 1973. And so we were privileged, and I count myself along with all those men who was in the Stamps Quartet. I don't count myself anything special, but I count that time in my life as something that I could never live again, never see again. And it was a dream come true. It was almost like a fairy tale.
Tell us more about these days together with Elvis. So how was it for you to be so close to him?
Well, you know, being with Elvis he loved our music. He loved the Stamps Quartet sound, and he loved to sing gospel. And so gospel music was something he really loved, and so he would always be around gospel. He would come around gospel and concerts that we would do on our own. And then we was with him, we would be singing all the time, you know, singing gospel music or singing something he wanted to sing. He just loved music, and he wanted to be a part of hearing that sound that he loved so much as a child. He said as a child, he listened to the Grand Ole Opry, and it was a radio show many, many years ago, back in the 40s and 50s. I remember myself listening to that, and I was quite moved by some of the songs that I heard there. So Elvis said he had a burning desire to sing, and he was moved by rhythm and blues and gospel.
And how was he as a person?
Yeah, he was wonderful. He was wonderful. He was so giving, and he just gave. You know, he loved his fans. He loved performing, and it wasn't about money with him. It was about the gift that God had given him to give to all of us.
In the next year, he would have turned 90 years.
If he'd have been here, he'd been a crazy little 90-year-old boy. I can tell you that. And I guarantee you he'd still be singing if he was here, you know, because he loved it so much. He was one of a kind, and there'll never be another.
Yeah, that's so true. You know, he's a legend, and there are still rumors, like maybe with all legends, that he is still living.
No, he's not.
What do you think about this?
No, that's just a bunch of stuff. No, he's dead. He's passed. He's gone. Yeah, I was there, and I patted those hands that I've seen so many times, and he's gone. But he's not forgotten.
That's for sure. And what do you think? Why do the people still love his music and his voice? What was so special about him?
You know, I don't know that. I think his music was different to everyone. I think every person who might have heard his music, whether in concert or on record or in the movies, maybe they heard something so different. I think he had something for everyone. I think it's whatever you took out of it that you received from him, because he gave out all he had.
And like it's often with artists, they give so much, and they themselves suffer. Like Elvis, maybe too. There was those rumors about drugs and alcohol, and yeah, what do you think?
Probably. Look, you have a gift, I say, from God. And he gives you this talent, and then he gives you the drive to use that talent. And so, when do you stop using it? You know, people ask me, I'm 82 years old, and they ask me, why are you singing? It's because I have to. I have to live. I have to sing. And I think that's what that is. I think all of these gifted people, they just can't just stop a gift and say, well, I'm done with it. A gift is a gift. I give you a rose. That rose is you forever as long as you keep it.
What do you think? Why did he die? I mean...
It was just his time. It was just his time. You know, I've got a friend of mine had a daughter that was 30 years old, prime of her life. And she was living life to the fullest and enjoying it. All her friends, everybody loved her, I adored her. And just somebody shot her in the back with a shotgun and killed her. So why? So that question, why, will be going on through eternity. You know, it's just the way her number came up. It was tragic by an evil, evil man. But it was tragic, but it was just her time. It could have been, he could have missed her. See? And that's how I think life is. When it comes my time, it'll just be my time and I will go. I won't fight it. But until then, I've got to do what I was called to do. And I'm so happy, I want you to know this, that to be doing this with Grahame Patrick Doyle and Barnhard Kurse put this musical together, Elvis the musical together. And what a man he is. What a giant of a man he is. And he should receive all the credit in the world. And Grahame should receive all the credit in the world for all the hard work he's done to get this show where it is. And we just came riding along in our little red wagon. But we're enjoying every day with him. Okay, ma'am?
Thank you so much.
And thank you. Thank you, sir.